You want to be great, you got to work at it, right?
1, 2, 3. Word.
Eyes up.
Go. Break it down.
Hit that quick. Let's go, Blue. Give me some juice.
Stay low, step to contact.
Set the angle. He can bring you down.
Catch, tight turn.
Make sure he's set. We're moving. Use that stiff arm when you need it.
Next level.
Stick it. Go! That's what I'm talking about. Good job. I like it.
Hey, Giants on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Boom, to the house.
Welcome to another edition of All Access Giants Training Camp, brought to you by Hospital for Special Surgery. I'm Bob Papa. We got a great show lined up for you. Shaun O'Hara on the field with Brian Burns. Kayvon Thibodeaux mic'd up for sound. But to get things started, we welcome in the head coach of the New York Football Giants, Brian Daboll. And Coach, obviously a couple days of good work against the Lions. Why is it so important to work against another team before you play in a preseason game?
Yeah, one, I got a lot of respect for Detroit, Coach Campbell, how they operate. They got a good football team. It allows you to evaluate your players against other guys in different schemes, how they practice, their tempo. Gives you, a good feel for, which guys are improving versus which guys are staying the same, because the competition rises up when you practice against another team.
And then is that also the next level of indicator when you actually get into a game and see how these young guys handle it when it's not controlled?
Yeah, absolutely. Then the fundamentals really have to show up. The tackling, which we don't allow out here when we're practicing, the making plays on the ball. That's the next process of the evaluation, which is probably the most important part of it, is seeing those guys play, in a real game.
One of the big questions about the Giants coming into the season is the evolution of the offensive line. As you've watched this group come together, what are some of the things that have stood out for you?
Yeah, we have some veterans on the offensive line. The addition to GVR has really been good for us in the room. He's played at center. He's done a great job with the communication. Stinny's really had a good camp. Bring Runyon in. Now he starts working with AT. Illuminor is at right tackle where he played last year. The 5 of those guys are meshing well. And then there's competition behind them that are fighting through it. We have a few guys that are injured that aren't out there. And, those 5 guys that have been playing well have been starting to mesh.
And Illuminor, how important, too, is it that he understands what the coach is preaching and the messaging to spread that amongst the other guys and explain things?
Yeah, I know Carm and Jay have a relationship, a long-standing relationship. He's been a good addition for us, a good veteran. And really, GVR just coming in, the same thing. Stinny, who was at Tampa, Runyon, these guys are starting to work well together. Obviously, we have AT that's been here and a staple for us. But, I like the direction that we're headed.
On the defensive side of the ball, I saw on Monday, Okereke had a really nice interception. Obviously, everybody's learning new when it comes to the system that Coach Bowen's putting in. How do you see the process unfolding right now?
Yeah, we've gotten progressively better. There's things we need to clean up every practice. Again, defensive football, you got to play sound, you got to tackle well, you got to communicate well, and those are 3 things that we emphasize, along with the standard of running to the ball and trying to get the ball out of the hands of them. But each day you learn a little bit more, you go back, you fix it, so that you hope the next day you're better at the deficiencies you had from the previous day, and that goes for offense and special teams as well.
I know there's a lot of intel sharing, and I know everybody was glued to the opening kickoff of the Hall of Fame game, which you would never be glued to the opening kickoff. Were you anxious to see how it kind of played out in game situations?
Yeah, and I got to feel like there's going to be little changes here and there as the preseason goes on. So that's something that obviously we're studying. We've studied it in the off season, and we're going to spend a lot of time on that, evaluating all the games, seeing what people have done. I'm sure there'll be changes, as they always are when there's something new. So we're going to have to be on top of that, throughout the preseason and in the early part of the regular season.
Do you think the long speed guy, the traditional kickoff return guy, whereas now it's more of a guy that's more of a punt return, or maybe even a running back or a shifty receiver that can navigate this short distance?
Yeah, I think there'll definitely be some of that. And those guys that are really good in space, I think you might see more players that, a starting slot or a starting nickel, guys that have unbelievable quickness and vision and run skills. There's less speed, there's less space. It's more like you're running a jet sweep or a reverse at times with the limited amount of space you have. So, there's a lot of guys, I think, lobbying for it, too, to get an extra touch on the ball.
Final question. I want to ask you about Tyrone Tracy, because played a lot of his college career as a receiver, played some at running back. How is he picking up the concepts of the pro game in a running back.
Joel Thomas has done a fabulous job with him, and it's really important to the young man to know what he's supposed to do, when he's supposed to do it, how he's supposed to do it. So he's had a strong camp for a young player, and it'll be good to see him out in live games.
Coach, we appreciate a couple minutes.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate you.
That's the head coach of the New York Football Giants, Brian Daboll. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, sights and sounds of the joint practices with the Lions, all that and more here on All Access Giants Training Camp, brought to you by Hospital for Special Surgery.
Let's go, Giants fans. Let's go.
Bring your friends, family, and neighbors out to run the Giants Foundation 5K and Kids Run presented by Quest on Saturday, September the 7th, and finish in the end zone line at MetLife Stadium.
Finish. Good run. Good run.
Visit Giants.com/5K for details and to register.
Welcome back to All Access Giants Training Camp Edition, presented by Hospital for Special Surgery. Madeline Burke and Brandon London hanging out here on the practice field. Brandon, when you were a player, did you ever have joint practices?
No, I did not, and I wanted to, but the year before my rookie year, Jeremy Shockey beat up a full team, so I guess Coach Coughlin scratched that on the 2007 season.
Hey, things get spicy out on the practice field, right? But after a week of joint practices leading up to the first preseason game of the season, Giants and Lions out the field, we got some sights and sounds. Let's check it out.
Hey man, it's time to get to work today. Competition level going up. All the way up. Time to win today. Time to dominate.
First day of joint practice versus Detroit Lions, man. We here to work. We're here to get better. Let's get it.
Ready to work?
Finally get to go against somebody else.
What's the problem?
It's gonna be a good day.
We about to set the tone, man. Home court advantage. We got to keep it that way.
We all athletic enough. It's about mindset and demeanor. Pre-snap. Let's go. Win, baby. Dominate on three. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. Come on.
Come on, baby. Hey, I'm trying to keep my cool. Good. Keep the shoulder square. Don't count the plays, make the plays count, baby. Let's ride.
More urgency to start, so we can line up and play.
We're excited about the work. We know we've got a good practice partner. They got plenty of challenges for us, you know. Between the receiver position, this D-line, I mean, Lawrence is one of the best that's in the game right now.
Yeah, it's all about competition. So new faces, new schemes. You know, we're going to focus on doing well our part and have 2 good days of practice.
That's how we play ball, baby. Let's go.
I wasn't enough. I need more.
Mike up. Cool. No. Oh, I'm like, why is this camera following me? It's got me feeling like you mic'd up. The camera allowed me, bro. You like to talk about it, but it's not like.
Now, it's always good to get the behind the scenes. You're seeing this kid, Malik Neighbors, D-A-W-G. This kid's a dog, absolute dog.
We'll love to see
But we
it.
love the competition, absolutely love the content. But you guys stay there. We got more All Access Giants Training Camp coming up for you after the break.
It's an easy one. 12th man off the bench on the basketball team. Let Brian, Katie, let them boys go off. Then I just come in and play a little bit of D at the end. So.
What did it say? What did it say? What did it say?
I would say track and field.
I'm a long jumper. I would probably say you're not long. I probably could jump like 27. You're not long jumping longer than me. Yeah.
Lady. I can swim. I'm like a dolphin. I'm a track star. I really am a track star at heart.
I'm definitely medaling in 200, and if I really put my heart and my mind to it, you can put me on a 4x4 relay.
Do your lineup again.
It was like 4 feet.
We get a gold medal in everything. I'm sure y'all know who he is. The great All-Pro AT.
I really be a breakdancer.
Rowing, what?
Gold medal breakdancer, yeah.
It's not here yet, but I'll medal in flag football and
sumo wrestling.
The 100-meter.
All right, welcome back to All Access Giants Training Camp presented to you by Hospital for Special Surgery. I'm laughing because I'm calling cap on that. Nick McLeod's not coming off the bench. And then Noah allows us to smoke all these dudes.
Honestly, though, I would love to see Tay Banks in the long jump. And the way he leaned into it, that form is elite right there.
I love to see you high jump, too.
First of all, don't act like you're not impressed.
There you go. I'll give you a silver bronze.
Can't get off the ground. You know, I got other gifts. I got other gifts. You know who else has some other gifts? Brian Burns.
Yeah, he does.
New member of the New York Football Giants this season. He got on the field with Shaun O'Hara, showed him some of his moves. Let's check it out.
Hey, Giants fans. Shaun O'Hara here with Brian Burns, one of the Giants' newest free agent acquisitions this offseason, the trade, the contract. All of that happened, but more importantly, you're bringing some superior talents to this Giants defense. Just tell us what it's been like becoming a New York Giant, and also with Shane Bowen, this new defensive coordinator, how do you feel like you're going to fit in this scheme?
It's been great so far. The transition's been smooth. I love the city. I love getting around, seeing new things, experiencing new things. The team is awesome. The staff is awesome. And, being around Shane, he has a real attack mindset. He's going to let the 4 guys up front eat. We just have to earn our right to rush, so it's all on us to, build that trust within him, and he's going to give us the opportunities.
Well, I know you're hungry to prove it. So this interview, I want to really kind of just dive into some of the technique as a defensive end, as a pass rusher. As you're looking down the line, what are you watching? Are you watching the ball? Are you watching the center's hand? Are you looking at the quarterback?
It depends, just to give out some gems. Like, it depends. If we're home and the crowd is rocking, that's an important part. If the crowd is rocking, they can't really go off the snap count. They can't go off a set hut because they can't hear. So the tackle will be looking at the ball, and I'll be looking at the ball as well, or the center. As you know, may give a head nod, a turn, anything like that to indicate that the snap is about to come. So those are keys that can give me a good jump on the ball. If they are home, that's when they can do silent count. They can do different things. They can, hard count you and everything like that. But there's a lot of tackles that like to jump the count. Not saying any names, but Lane Johnson likes to jump the count.
Starting that motorcycle early.
Already starting it. He likes to jump the count, so I wouldn't really look at the ball if I'm going against him because I know he's going to beat the ball getting off the ball.
So when he moves, you move.
Yeah, when he moves, I move.
All right, nice little gem. There you go, Luda. I hear you. Nice gem there for Giants fans, all right?
Sure.
On third down, you can help these guys, all right? Get loud. When they're in the silent count, that helps them out. It gets them all juiced up.
Thanks.
All right, let's talk a little technique now, all right? We know it's 3rd and 7.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're counting on you. We need you to sack Jalen Hurts right now, all right? Jordan Mailata, I'm playing left tackle right now, all right? Give me your best move. Like, what's your go-to move when you know you got to get a sack?
My go-to is most likely a ghost or a spin move. And usually that comes with setting up that for the whole game, and then I pull it out, later in the game. But there's
Setting up the spin move you're talking about. Yeah.
But there's a lot of times where you just got to rely on power and technique and hands. So if I had to depend on like an efficient move, I'll probably go to a long arm.
All
so
right,
I'll probably place my arm inside, get the extension, and when this arm comes back out of place, and I'll just get rid of it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
so
really just
that
catching.
stab arm now once I start pushing back in there and trying to sit down, then you clear
then
that
you take
hand.
this wrist, and you control the wrist, you control the man.
Right.
So there's many ways you can come off this, because let's say I'm pushing you, right, and let's say I get you running,
right,
but I'm on the outside, and let's say the quarterback steps up, then I can come back inside.
Right, you're maintaining control with that.
With this hand,
All right, so as a tackle, I know you're a stab guy,
stab guy.
And
Yep.
I'm clearing
Knock it down.
Right, so now you get there.
You gotta
so now
control the
there's
wrist.
the hand
Yeah,
battle, right? I clear it, now it's, fighting back and forth.
Yeah, it's like a boxing match.
What's the ghost move?
The ghost is pretty much set up off of a hesitation to the power step. So if I'm coming from, this is the wide nine we were talking about. If I'm coming from back here, there's plenty of times I can come and I can give a little hezzy, which will settle his feet.
Right.
And then
Now
as he
stop.
punches, I ghost him.
You're underneath it.
Yeah, it's like, now you see me, now you don't.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's kind of the move I'm talking
Swayze, a little bit, a little Swayze on there.
Something slight.
So that hezzy move, right? He's talking about the hesitation. So as I'm gonna sit, you just go, we'll go like half speed. So as a tackle, all right, now I got this wide guy. I'm thinking, oh man, this guy's so wide. He's jumping the count, so I got to really get back. So he was talking about tackles sometimes try to jump the count. So I'm now trying to beat him to that spot. So boom, as I kick back, I'm going so fast. Now he hesitates. Now I stop my feet, right?
Yep.
So that hesitation move, I'm kick slide. And once I feel like you're going to gauge, I stop my feet.
Yep.
And now it shortens the corner. For
And
you,
when
right?
he punches, you really just trying to get under this hand.
And you're going to rip it. You're going to kind of rip too, right?
You step through. Yep.
The ghost move. I like it.
It's one of the best moves I did against the Saints.
All right, I know everybody loves the sacks and the splashy plays. Stopping the run though, right? You got to earn the right to get to the quarterback.
Earn the right to rush.
What do you like about the run game? Like, why are you so good at it? Because watching film on you, like you look first and second down, you're just as impactful. What makes you so good in the run game?
I like the stunts. I like being able to use my speed and quickness as my advantage. I don't like just sitting there the whole time, just holding the edge, because I feel like I can do so much more. So like if you send me on a B gap stunt, or let's say I have a gap in to see if there's a tight end there, I feel like I can beat them off the ball and, really get that penetration in the backfield to, disrupt some things.
Gotcha. All right, a little movement.
Yeah,
all right.
love the movement.
Get on the move.
Yeah.
All right, so now you've got some new teammates, Kayvon Thibodeaux, Dexter Lawrence. What's it been like kind of working with them already?
It's been great so far. Me and Dex knew each other coming out of high school because we went to all these little camps and whatnot together. And me and Tibbs been getting pretty close since I've been here. We only work out together, and we've been pushing each other. So I like the competition we got going on so far.
Well, listen, I know we're looking forward to some of the sacks. Can you give us a little sneak peek? Do you have something special for us when you get your first sack as a New York Giant? You got any planned?
Well, obviously, I'm just gonna hit the Spider-Man the first time. That has to be a stamp. It has to be stamped. So that'll be the first one. But the second one is gonna be a little different.
All
it's
right.
a little taste. It's an old movie. I can say that.
All right, looking forward to that Spider-Man
For sure.
special.
You know that.
Can't wait. Brian, thanks so much for the time. Looking forward to seeing you out there. I know Giants fans can't wait to see that Spider-Man.
For sure.
All right?
Appreciate you.
Hopefully it's with a ghost move. All right.
To Gen Z and millennials, that's a different type of ghosting right there.
Different kind of ghosting
That boy
right
can
there.
play.
That's a move. That's a move. We love to see that spin move.
Absolutely.
It's going to be on full display this season.
Yes, it is.
Love to see Brian Burns on the field. Love to see a lot more content too. We got more to come here on All Access Giants Training Camp, brought to you by Hospital for Special Surgery. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to All Access Giants Training Camp, brought to you by Hospital for Special Surgery. The Giants and Lions wrapping up 2 days worth of practice. During these intense practices, Kayvon Thibodeaux was wired for sound.
What up, doggy? See you, bro. Good? Oh, yeah, bro. Bless. Congratulations, bro. Come on, it's a big year. It's a hot one today. JT, you got the break. Hey, man, you're not defined by one rep, but you define how you beat somebody. Man, OBs on 3. 1, 2, 3. OBs. Well, it's time to f somebody up today. Hey, identity, man. No excuses, bro. Okay, Bobby. Okay, Bobby. Yeah, 16. Come on, set the tone. Water! Go, 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 go.
Boogie had a TFL on a runaway. All right, KT went and got a guard. Go get more.
Hey, let me get a sponge real quick. Put it just over my head. Hey, Z's! Hey, Z's, stick it in there! Huh? It's cooler in the helmet. Let's get off the field. Good, Burns. Why they special team coach look just like ours? Right here, right here.
Y'all put that together on the bus today.
You know how hard it is to block the play in the
Y'all put that together on the
Don't lose too much energy, Ryder. You going back out there. Hey, Daniel, let's go. Believe in you, baby. This is where we show who we are. Hey, Dave need a headset. Hell yeah. I made that tackle. I ain't want to tackle him.
Oh, good. It's good. And then Burns going like this, man. It's great.
Yeah! They asked what our identity was, Dave. We're gonna let them know.
There you go.
I'm mic'd up.
You mic'd up?
Yeah. Bro, they gonna cut it, bro. Relax.
Use your spine.
Nah, I'm a real one. I wasn't enough. I need more.
Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Defense. Burns ain't beating the Megan Thee Stallion leg allegations. Cub was dropping like it's hot. Hey, yeah. Good. Hey, Meg, if you see this, he trying to be in the next video. Oh, man, it was a good day. It was physical, a little more, you know, fine tuning. But as far as whoop go, we checked that box. Man, don't cut whoop. Keep it in.
That wraps it up for this week's show. Make sure you join us again next week on NBC4 New York for another edition of All Access Giants Training Camp, presented by Hospital for Special Surgery.
MetLife, the official insurance company of the New York Giants.